So the first time I walked into a Starbucks, I pointed at the menu and said, "I'll have a tall, please."
Oh no, I already know where this is going.
They handed me the smallest cup I've ever seen in my life.
Because tall is the small size.
I stood there thinking, what did I do wrong? That cup was tiny. I could finish it in 2 sips.
And I'm guessing you said it very confidently.
I said it like I'd been ordering coffee my whole life. That was the worst part.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah.
I'm David. This is Everyday English Talk.
Today we're doing Starbucks English. By the end of this episode, you'll know every drink on the menu, how to order exactly what you want, and a few things nobody tells you when you walk in for the first time.
Let's start with the sizes, because this is where everyone gets lost.
So there are 4 sizes: tall, grande, venti, and trenta.
Tall is small, grande is medium, venti is large.
And trenta is extra large, but only for cold drinks. Most people never order trenta.
I didn't even know trenta existed until like a year ago.
It's enormous. It's like drinking from a bucket.
Okay, so here's what I don't understand. Grande is Italian for big, but it's the medium.
Right, and tall sounds big, but it's actually the smallest.
Who made these decisions?
Okay, so there's actually a reason. When Starbucks first opened, they only had 2 sizes, short and tall.
So tall really was the big one.
Tall was the biggest, and then they kept adding sizes, grande, then venti, but they didn't want to rename everything.
So they just kept tall even though it made no sense anymore.
Pretty much.
That is such a lazy solution.
I mean, it worked. Everyone just learned it.
And venti, by the way, means 20 in Italian because it's 20 ounces.
That one I respect. That one actually makes sense.
Tall making sense at some point I get. Calling the medium big in Italian, that's just showing off.
Okay, so just remember, tall is small, grande is medium, venti is large. If you say small, medium, large, they'll understand you too, but using their words just sounds more natural.
And honestly, it feels kind of good when it comes out right.
It does. It's like a little password.
Okay, drinks. Because the menu looks like it was designed to scare people.
It's a lot, but most of the drinks are built on one thing, espresso.
Okay, so what actually is espresso? Because I feel like people say the word but don't really explain it.
So espresso is very strong, very concentrated coffee. It comes in a tiny amount, like just a small shot. You don't drink a big cup of espresso. It's intense.
Like a punch of coffee in a small package.
Exactly. And Starbucks uses espresso as the base for most of their drinks. Then they add different things on top: milk, water, foam.
So the drinks are all just different combinations of espresso plus something.
Mostly, yeah. Okay, so let's go through the main ones. A latte is espresso with a lot of steamed milk.
And steamed milk means hot milk, right? Like heated up?
Yeah, they heat it and it becomes soft and creamy. Most of the drink is milk, so a latte is smooth, mild, not too strong.
It's the one I always recommend to people who are new to coffee.
Same. It's very approachable. Now, a cappuccino is different. It has less milk and more foam.
What's foam exactly?
So when you steam milk, if you keep going, it gets bubbly and light. That's foam. A cappuccino has a thick layer of foam on top.
So it's lighter and airier than a latte.
And because there's less milk, the espresso flavor is stronger.
Even though it's the same amount of espresso.
Yeah, that's what I thought was weird at first too, but the milk softens the flavor. Less milk means you taste the coffee more.
Okay, that actually makes sense. What about the flat white? I see it everywhere.
Okay, so the flat white is kind of like a latte, but smaller and more concentrated. Less milk, very smooth, almost no foam.
It sounds like a latte's more serious older sibling.
That's actually a perfect description. And it's originally from Australia and New Zealand.
Wait, not American?
Not American. Australians are very proud of this. They would not be happy to hear people think Starbucks invented it.
Noted. And then there's the Americano, which sounds very American, but I actually never fully understood it.
Okay, an Americano is just espresso plus hot water. That's the whole drink.
That's it?
That's it. It makes the espresso weaker and you get more liquid, so it ends up tasting like a regular brewed coffee, but with a slightly different character.
Cleaner, I've heard people say.
Some people say that. I've had Americanos and honestly, I just think it tastes like very good regular coffee.
Which is maybe the point.
Maybe. Okay, now cold drinks, because Starbucks cold drinks are a whole different world.
So iced coffee and cold brew, are those the same thing?
Not at all, and this one trips a lot of people up. Iced coffee is just regular coffee poured over ice.
Simple.
Simple. Cold brew is something else. They take coffee and soak it in cold water for like 12 hours.
12 hours just for one drink?
They make big batches the night before, and because of the long process, it comes out incredibly smooth, much less bitter.
And stronger?
way stronger. I had a cold brew once in the afternoon and I couldn't sleep until 2 in the morning.
That's commitment.
I learned my lesson. Cold brew before noon only.
Good rule. And frappuccinos. I need to talk about frappuccinos.
What about them?
I ordered one thinking it was a coffee drink, and it was basically a milkshake.
Because it basically is. Most frappuccinos don't have espresso in them.
I had no idea. I thought any blended coffee drink had caffeine.
Nope. The standard ones are milk, ice, flavored syrup blended together. Very sweet, very cold, not a lot of caffeine.
So if you want coffee in your frappuccino, you have to ask for it.
You order a coffee frappuccino specifically or ask them to add a shot.
Otherwise, you're just getting a very expensive milkshake.
Which is fine, but know what you're ordering.
Okay, customization. This is the part that made me feel like I was doing an exam.
The 20 questions after you order?
I just wanted a coffee, and suddenly there are 6 decisions to make.
Okay, but once you know the categories, it's actually not that bad. There are basically 3 things they might ask you: milk, syrup, and temperature.
Milk first. What are the options?
The default is whole milk. That's regular full-fat cow's milk. Then there's non-fat, which has less fat, and then plant-based options: oat milk, almond milk, soy milk.
Oat milk is made from oats, like actual oats?
Yes, it's not from an animal. They grind oats and mix them with water. It's creamy and it works really well in coffee.
I switched to oat milk about a year ago, and I actually prefer it now.
Same. It doesn't change the flavor of the coffee as much as almond milk does.
Almond milk is a bit thinner, right?
Yeah, it's lighter. Some people love it, some find it watery. It's personal.
Okay, so you just tell them which one when they ask, or include it in your order.
Like, can I get a grande latte with oat milk? Just add it in.
And now syrup. This confused me for a long time.
So a pump is just one press of the syrup bottle. The default for most drinks is 3 or 4 pumps.
Which is a lot of sugar.
It's quite sweet. I always do 1 pump of vanilla. Otherwise, I feel like I'm drinking dessert.
1 pump is like a hint of sweetness.
Right. And if you want none at all, just say no syrup, please. Easy.
And the flavors?
Vanilla is the classic. Caramel, hazelnut, cinnamon dolce, and seasonal ones: pumpkin spice in the fall, peppermint in winter.
The pumpkin spice thing is a whole cultural moment in North America.
Oh, it's enormous. Like, people get very excited about pumpkin spice season. It's almost a personality type.
Are you a pumpkin spice person?
I'm a little bit of a pumpkin spice person. I'm not proud of it.
That's lovely.
Don't tell anyone.
Too late. Okay, let's do the full ordering conversation, from walking in.
Okay, I'm the barista. Come in.
Hi, can I get a grande latte?
Of course. Hot or iced?
Iced, please.
What milk?
Oat milk.
Any syrups?
Just 1 pump of vanilla.
Got it. And a name for the order?
David.
That'll be $6.50.
Okay, so that was actually pretty short.
Because you went in knowing what you wanted. And notice they asked the questions. You just answered.
You don't have to plan everything in advance.
Right. If you freeze up, just say, "Give me a second," or "I'm still deciding." No one cares. They make hundreds of drinks a day.
And if you say the wrong thing?
Sorry, actually, can I change that? Done. They'll fix it. It's not a big deal.
I once ordered hot when I wanted iced, and I was too embarrassed to say anything.
David, no.
I drank a hot latte in July.
That is genuinely painful.
It was a rough day.
Please, everyone listening, just speak up. They will change it.
Okay, tipping, because this one really confuses people who aren't from North America.
So in the US and Canada, when you pay by card, a screen often comes up and asks if you want to add a tip.
And it can feel awkward, especially at a coffee shop where you're just picking up a drink.
So here's the honest answer. You don't have to tip. A simple order, black coffee, basic latte, no tip is totally fine.
Nobody's going to be upset?
No, the screen just gives you options. You press what you want.
But if your order is complicated, like 4 customizations?
Maybe leave $1. It's just a nice thing to do, but it's never required.
And pressing no tip doesn't mean you're a bad person.
It does not. I feel like I need to say that clearly. It's a button, not a moral test.
Okay, now, working in Starbucks, because I know a lot of people do this.
The laptop people. I am sometimes a laptop person.
Can you just sit there for 2 hours on one coffee?
The general rule is buy something and you can stay. There's no official time limit.
But there are unwritten rules.
Yeah, if it's really busy and people are standing looking for seats, don't set up your whole workstation.
But if it's quiet,
Most Starbucks are totally fine with you staying a long time. Just don't take a table for 4 when you're by yourself on a busy Saturday.
common sense stuff.
Exactly. And you'll want the Wi-Fi anyway.
So how do you ask?
Just say, Do you have Wi-Fi? What's the password? That's all.
And it's always free?
Always free. Sometimes the password is on your receipt, but if you can't find it, just ask. They hear that question constantly.
I used to feel embarrassed asking.
Why?
I don't know, like I was admitting I was going to sit there for 3 hours.
They already know. The second you open a laptop, they know.
Fair point.
Okay, small talk. Because this will happen if you spend time in a Starbucks.
Someone's going to talk to you.
Usually something small. Something about the room, the Wi-Fi, the noise.
Let's show people what that sounds like.
Okay, we're strangers sitting next to each other. Go. Hey, is the Wi-Fi working for you? Mine keeps dropping out.
Oh yeah, mine's fine. Try forgetting the network and reconnecting. That usually works.
Oh, good idea. Thanks. Are you working on something?
Just emails. You?
Same, always emails. I'm trying to finish a report and I just cannot focus at home.
I know that feeling. That's exactly why I come here.
The background noise helps somehow.
Okay, so that's small talk. Low stakes, friendly, something you both relate to.
And it started with something practical, the Wi-Fi. Not, so what do you do with your life?
That would be a lot.
You can also comment on someone's drink. Like, oh, is that the new one? How is it?
Or if someone has a book or a laptop sticker, something easy to notice.
Keep it light. Easy questions they can answer in one sentence.
And if you want to end the conversation,
Good talking to you. And then headphones in.
universal signal.
No one is offended. It's just how it works.
I have ended so many conversations this way.
Same. It's a gift, honestly.
Okay, I think we really covered everything today.
Sizes, drinks, what they all mean, how to customize, tipping, working there, Wi-Fi, small talk.
I feel like anyone listening can walk into a Starbucks after this and be fine.
And before you go, tell us your Starbucks story in the comments, in English. Even one sentence is great.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.